want to tell you a story this morning that comes from South Africa. It's about a teacher, and she wanted to teach her class all about patience. So on the very first day of term, she came into school really early. I mean, most teachers come in really early before everybody arrives to get ready, but she came in particularly early. And she came, and on the corner of her desk, she put a cup, and then into that cup, she put some pieces of coal. And then when she put the coal into the cup, she took a metal tube and she covered the cup over. Then she took a cloth and covered it over the whole thing over again so nobody could look inside. And lastly, she took a sign that says, Mother of all diamonds, and she stood it on the front. When her class came in, they all came in, and they came in a nice orderly file and went to sit down there. Oh, miss, can we see it? Can we see the Mother of all diamonds? And the teacher said, yes, you can see it, but not until after the very last lesson on the last day of term. In the meantime, we need to settle down and do some work. So everybody opened their books. And the next day when the class came in, again somebody said, they said, oh, miss, please can we see it? Can we see it today, the Mother of all diamonds? And she said, well, you can see it, but you can't see it until after the last lesson on the last day of term. In the meantime, we need to settle down and do some work. Well, about a week or so passed by, and again, somebody that came in one morning and said, oh, miss, please can we see it? Please can we see the Mother of all diamonds? And she said, you can see it, but not until after the last lesson on the last day of term. And that went on, and every so often, every few weeks, somebody would say, oh, please, miss, please can we see it? It's so exciting. And always the answer was the same. You can see it after the last lesson on the last day of term. Well, eventually, the last day of term arrived. And the whole class, they were so excited. They could barely sort of contain themselves. They were all sort of coming in, all really excited and sitting down and couldn't quite sit still. But one of the little lads, as he came in, as he walked past the teacher's desk, he accidentally, on purpose, left his arm sticking out. As he went past the teacher's desk, he kind of knocked the whole kind of thing over. And it all came sort of crashing out. And he went, oh, miss, you lied, you cheated on us, you told us a lie, you tricked us, there's no diamonds in there at all, it's just those mucky old dirty bits of old rock, oh, you're a liar. The teacher said, please sit down, and please control yourself and be quiet. I'm not a liar, I haven't tricked you, I haven't cheated. Because you see, inside each piece of coal is the potential to turn into a diamond, which is the most beautiful and the most precious of all of the gemstones. And you see, when that coal is buried in the earth, and all the earth and the rocks are all piled up on top, pressing down on top of it, if you get the right amount of pressure, the right amount of time, the right amount of friction, and the right amount of heat, then coal turns into diamonds. And that's actually a little bit like us, because inside each one of us is the potential to be absolutely amazing, to be incredible, to be wonderful and beautiful and do incredible, amazing things. Of course, coal has got a value just as it is. Now, without coal, we'd be in the dark and we'd be cold. And each of us have got value as we are. Already we're amazing. Already we're incredible and doing amazing, incredible things. And each one of us is unique, just as we are. But locked away inside is the potential to be even more, but you can't be more unique. But you can be more beautiful, more amazing, more incredible. You can do just unbelievable things. You can be part of changing the world in the future. But that potential kind of needs to be released. And just the same way that coal doesn't turn into diamonds just like that, nor does that potential inside of us sort of come out just like that. It takes time, it takes very often pressure, and often it's when we're under pressure, when things are going wrong and things are not great, that's often when the potential comes out the most. Because it's the choices that we make, the decisions that we take, the friendships and relationships that we make, those are the things that help to unlock that potential. And of course our parents and our families, that's kind of their job as well, to unlock that potential. And I wonder if you've ever wondered why teachers become teachers. I'm not going to ask you to put your hand up and tell me, but you can have a look at your teachers. You can, just for once, you can have a stare at them and have a good look and just ponder, I wonder why teachers become teachers. It's not because they get paid lots and lots of money. It's not just because they get long holidays, because they generally end up working in those holidays, preparing lessons for the next term. But the reason that teachers become teachers is because they too want to unlock the potential that's inside you. That's the reason. And of course, Christians believe that it's God that put that potential inside of us and that He too wants to be involved in that process of unlocking that potential. And if we obey Him and we follow Him, then He too will unlock that potential inside us. The teacher explained all of that, and then she waved her hand over the top of the cup, and she lifted off the cover, and then she picked up the cup and she poured diamonds out. And when she'd done that, she took a diamond and she gave a diamond to every single child in that class to remind them of the potential that's locked away inside. I'm not going to give you a diamond, I'm afraid. One, they're not real anyway, I couldn't afford that, and I don't have enough to go round. And when I say she gave them a diamond to every single child in the class, it's not quite true. She gave one to everybody except for the little boy that knocked the whole cup over. To him, she gave a piece of coal, to remind him of the potential that's locked away inside of him, but also to remind him that he needed to learn a little bit more patience. Well, I'm going to finish by saying a prayer, but before I do that, we're just going to have just a few seconds of silence while we think about the story